in the spring, you can't imagine what you can do with a bale of mulch like this and a dibbler. You know, I'm big on mulch. I use a lot of it in a lot of different areas, and I even use it in my raised beds. And I like using just this pine straw. It's a great mulch. And one of the reasons for using a mulch is that you want to cut down on weeds. So this bed has been fully prepared, and you can see how nice and loose the soil is. Now what I'm going to do, this is a little technique that I learned when I had my landscape business, is that you go ahead and you just get everything smoothed out and the soil just right, and then you go ahead and apply the mulch. Now, one of the reasons that I like to use a mulch, well, there's many reasons I like to use a mulch, but one of them is that it keeps soil temperature even, which is important. So in the summer, it actually keeps the soil cool, and in the winter, it can keep the plants a little warmer. Now you see we're in raised beds, so the plants are going to stay a little cooler because the soil's cooler, which is just fine because what I'm planting today are cool weather vegetables. Now this tool is called a dibbler, and I want to show you how the dibbler works, because in this bed what I want to plant is Swiss chard. So I'm taking the Swiss chard. If you look at each one of these pots, there's at least 3 little Swiss chard plants in them. And what I'm going to do is just cut the plastic off just like this, and I'm just going to take it out of this little peat pot. And I love the little peat pots because they're biodegradable. And I'm just going to break these little plants into 3 parts. And I'm just going to take the dibbler and I'm going to make a hole like that, and I just pop in my little chard and put the mulch in around it like this. Last year I had some growing in one of my raised beds, one of my larger raised beds, and it was spectacular all summer long. You had these really long stalks of ruby red color with big leaves. I mean, it was as beautiful as any flower I could have grown. You know, whether I use all the chard or not, it's going to be an eye-popping display throughout the entire season. Now all I have to do is water these little guys in, and I'm going to have a beautiful raised bed in no time. If you're enjoying these tips on how to grow some of your own food, make sure you tell a friend and subscribe to ehowhome.